not on. We're not recording. But we're audio.
It'd be funny to put this with like a black background.
Oh wait, yeah, the shot changes when you can record.
Fuck.
Screen like arrows a little bit.
This
Oh wait,
is a-
we need to go.
Oh my god. This is a PG ordeal, right?
Are we supposed to not curse?
Have we been cursing?
Totally.
Yeah, I may have said ass.
I said the
And
F word like
fuck.
a lot of times. I think we're not. I think this is non-PG.
Alright.
Hey everybody, we're back. By the way.
By the
Yeah,
way,
we've established that we're not PG.
I'm Satch.
I'm Asher. We're part of the Tub,
And this is Tubcast.
the third one.
What a shit show.
Fuck.
Alright.
There we go. Anyway, so what are we talking about today, Satch?
We're gonna talk about my MRI. Today I got an MRI.
Yeah, what did you...
So,
for your ankle?
Yeah, for my ankle. Here's the whole story. I've been running through high school and even in the beginning of this year, but my right the whole foot started hurting like last winter, and it
That
never,
long ago?
Yeah, it never really healed. It's been like 12, 13 months of it just like nagging at me a little bit whenever I would run. So I finally got it checked out with an MRI today. And that was interesting. It wasn't, I'm not, claustrophobic or anything, but
Is that the one where you go in the little capsule and they like
Not
go
like-
in
not
the
a
wall
capsule.
sort of, and then they
Yeah.
like scan your body?
it's like a big cube with a cylindrical hole, and they slide you into the hole.
Is it open air?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not like... Is the whole tube enclosed or is it open?
If you're familiar with SolidWorks, basically,
I'm not.
okay. Well, if our viewers are, here's like a cross section of the MRI, and then there's a tube running through the middle.
Alright, I understand
And your
this.
body lies through the
Okay,
tube.
but it's closed.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So,
My
how was
tea
it?
smells so good. I can't wait to drink that.
Yeah, we gotta wait, what, a minute longer?
Yeah. At least a minute and 25 seconds.
Also, it's gonna be hot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'll probably wait
You
more.
guys like tea? Tell us in the comments if you like tea, if we have comments. Anyway.
Make sure those are on.
They're definitely on. The question is if someone will actually type anything. But,
Alright.
yeah, so what happened?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk a little about the MRI. It wasn't scary. It was just hard, like, forcing myself not to, like, shake. Because sometimes, I don't know, I usually get restless leg syndrome when I'm, like, studying or whatever, and I'll, like, bounce my leg like this.
Yeah.
And so I had to focus all my energy on keeping my legs still.
Is
It's
it bad
really
if it
difficult.
moves?
Yeah, if you move, you have to restart the whole
Oh,
procedure.
no.
Yeah, I don't know why.
How long did you do it in the first try?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Miraculous.
We're proud of you. Thank
Me
you.
too.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that was about it.
And you don't know what happens?
No, I think
until-
they get the results soon though. I should know by our next Tubcast.
Okay,
Yep.
so give it a week.
Yep.
1 week.
Probably
We'll
sooner.
give you an update. Oh, maybe we'll give you an update before. Yeah, so Satch had this great idea. We're thinking to do little, like, 10-minute, just sort of update about what's happening
We
with
had
Tub.
a name for it.
Tub dates? That doesn't work. What was it?
I think I said the Daily Tub. No, that's stupid. It was something else. I think I wrote it down. Anyway,
I mean, that's not
I
that
texted
bad.
it to you.
Daily Tub. I don't think you did. Should I check?
Tub vlog maybe.
I think maybe it was just Tub Vlogs. That may have been the
Yeah.
whole name.
But the basic premise behind that is we're just gonna do sort of
Stupid.
more edited, shorter videos twice or three times a week in addition to Tubcast.
Yeah.
That will kind of detail our lives as students at Brown University, because this whole experience is, I think, pretty separated from our lives at Brown.
Definitely.
And I think it would be really cool to have something that kind of encapsulated like
yeah,
what
yeah.
we do as our daily routine
Mhm.
as students. I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that would be good. Like, this is more just us. We can just talk about stuff that's on our minds and things like that and ideas, and that will just be
Right.
more like our lives as students here at Brown.
Right.
That sounds good. I like that
Yep.
idea. All right, we'll make it happen. We gotta, like, just kind of be filming then. You know,
Right.
maybe it won't be like one day is a video.
Oh, I see.
Maybe you'll just film for like
Make
2
one
days,
longer
and then
video.
that'll be
Yeah.
like
And do that
for,
once a week.
Yeah, or no, maybe like, or yeah, I guess it could be once a week, but you could also just do it like twice a week,
Right.
or something. I mean, I can just edit them whenever, and they don't have to come out
True.
the day they're finished, you know, or whatever. We can schedule.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Coming soon.
Drainers.
To drainers near you.
Yeah, coming soon to a drain near you. Tough vlogs.
Oh my fuck.
Do you like the name?
I do.
Alright, I think the tea's probably ready. What do you think?
I think so.
Alright, I'm
It's
gonna.
been a minute.
I got my classic, obviously, chai here.
Let's see
If
if
you
I
don't
burn
follow
my
my
tongue.
chai account already, you should. It's at the Chai Spy, and spy is spelled like chai with an AI. Credit to my sister for that idea. Credit to my sister for the whole idea. She created it, and then she didn't do it, and then I took it over, and now it's mine. So every time that I mention it, she's always like, I came up with that, and I'm like, yeah, you did. I give you credit. Don't worry. It's fine. But she didn't do anything with it, so. Chai
What
Spy
happened?
extraordinaire right here.
The biggest chai aficionado I've ever met, I must say.
That's probably true.
It definitely is.
Not that many people are like super into chai.
No.
Chai's so good.
It really is.
I mean, I feel like Los Angeles, you get it easy though.
Yeah.
There's just, it's like a thing.
Here we got
there.
Blue State. We got Ratty Chai.
There's chai at the Ratty?
Definitely not.
That hasn't. Blue State wasn't actually that good when I first tried it. It wasn't good enough to post.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's tough.
I always take a picture of a chai before I drink it because it looks better, and then I drink it, and I'm like, okay, is this worthy of being posted?
Right.
Yes, no. And after a bit, somehow the chai got better.
Weird.
I don't know what it was. It got a little more spice, not as sweet. It was like, all right, this is really good.
I like my chai basically sugar milk.
Yeah, that's what most people like. I almost always get it. Either I'll
Too
ask,
sweet.
how sweet is your chai?
Right.
And they'll be like, oh, it's not too sweet. And I'll be like, okay. Or they say, it's pretty sweet. And then I say, can I get half the sweetener? And then some places like Blue State and Starbucks, it's made from like a powder or like
Right,
a
so they-
pump.
this
So
is-
you just do half of the chai
Oh,
total.
sure.
Yeah. That's the chai
Is that what you
story.
asked for?
Blue State, I get half of the chai
Right.
and then almond milk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm trying to stop drinking milk. Or that's
Same.
easy. Drinking milk, I'm already done. But I'm trying to stop having dairy.
Right.
That's more of a real thing.
After that cheese wheel. Can we show them the cheese
It's
wheel?
not there. It's
Where?
in the other fridge.
Now I look like a dumbass.
It smells so strongly you can smell it through the closed
Holy
fridge.
shit.
Yeah, we talked about it in the first
In the
episode.
communal
though.
fridge?
Yeah, it's in the communal fridge.
We've
It's
had it
in
for
the
2
communal
weeks
fridge
already? Holy shit.
inside one of the little boxes at
And
the
you
bottom.
can still smell it?
No, I don't know if you can smell. I never go in there.
Oh, weird.
And that room already smells, so it doesn't matter.
It's
but,
definitely
like,
masked
you could,
by the
you'd walk in here and it would
horrid
just.
smell of the trash can.
Oh,
If you haven't visited,
we gotta
the-
show
the
them that in
Morris
one of the
second-
vlogs.
Oh my god. The Morris second floor lounge is probably the grimiest place you'll ever see.
Also,
It's actually fine. It just smells like ass because there's a trash can that like gets cleaned once every 2 days.
that's not that bad.
But
people
everyone
just
throws
they
their,
put
like,
all of their
their
stuff
food.
in there.
It's all food
Yeah.
waste. And
My problem is the girl who lives next door to me puts her food trash in the bathroom trash can. And so our bathroom just smells disgusting.
Yeah.
Like pizza and like just I don't know.
And that
like
tree branch or
yogurt and
something.
crap. Oh yeah, she put a full plant. a full like a I don't know, like a full plant in the trash can in the little flower pot.
hate to see it.
I couldn't believe it. I talked to her about it. I told her, and she goes, "Oh, you can move it if you want." And I'm like, "No, you can move it.
You
It's
can
your
move it."
it's your plant."
Right.
Oh man. Anyway,
You want to talk about something?
yeah. So let's see. So okay, the other day I was in this screenwriting class, last Monday, or I guess this Monday, and I got in. There was only 10 spots, and there was a lottery to get in, and there were like I don't know, 40 people trying to get those 10 spots, and I got the 10th of the 10 spots. We just pulled names. We wrote our names on little,
Right.
like little pieces of paper, and the teacher just pulled them out of a bag. I couldn't believe I got it. I've never won that kind of stuff.
It's funny. I mean, I told you already, but I had a similar experience with my Spanish class.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't nearly as like crazy odds.
Yeah, yeah.
But the stakes were definitely higher. Well, I guess they weren't really higher. well, for me they were higher because I couldn't have fit in the class anywhere else in my schedule. But there were 16 people in the class, and they could only fit 15. And for some reason, it came down to a lottery with me and 2 other people, not me and everyone else in the class. But anyway, I didn't get chosen to get kicked out, so I was hyped. But that would have sucked, because then I just couldn't have
That would
taken
have been
Spanish.
so random.
Yeah.
They're just like, sorry,
Yeah, right?
we're going to do a lottery now for you 3.
It was awful.
Did
And
they
it
explain
kind of worked
why?
out. No, they didn't. But it kind of worked out because the kid that didn't do it ended up taking Spanish 5 instead, and we're in Spanish 6. And he just wanted he wanted more of like a base before he went to advanced Spanish 2.
More of a base, and I'm sitting here dropped out of Spanish 200. Yikes. Yeah, well, no, lotteries are crazy. But anyway, in this class, we ended up watching this it was a short film technically, but it was half an hour, called La Jetée. It's like French, I think.
Right.
No, it was French, definitely. And basically, the whole premise is based around this guy. When he was like a kid, he has a memory from when he was a kid of seeing this woman's face, and like her look of like terror, sort of, as this guy who he didn't know died at an airport. And this takes place like after the Second World War.
Okay.
And then there's a certain during his life there's World War III, and there's like it's a nuclear apocalypse and whatever, and he's one of the people who survives, but he's captured by I think it's like the French underground or something, and they're trying to figure out some sort of time travel-ish thing.
Right.
And there's all sorts of experiments that they're running on people, and all the people that they're doing them on are going insane or dying. And then he's the one who goes and gets the experiment done. But basically, he goes back into, I don't know, somehow they send him back through memory.
Right.
And he's able to be with this woman. And you see all of this, the whole movie is done through just stills. It's stills with continuous audio.
Okay.
So it's just pictures, and it turns out it's a budget thing. They didn't have enough money to do.
Right.
But I didn't know that. I mean, we didn't know that when we watched it. But the reason it works for him is because he has such a strong memory of this one moment.
Right.
And there is one moment of live action in the film. You see all these stills of this woman sleeping that he like in his memory has a relationship with through like their device or whatever that they're using on him. And he goes like in and out of that and like that sort of memory reality, and then the one where he's being experimented on, like they can pull him out.
Okay.
But you see
Sort
all
of
these
like
stills,
Inception.
kind of like Inception, kind of like this book I read in Recursion actually as well. That was weirder, but basically you see all these stills of this woman sleeping and like moving around, like shifting in her sleep, and at a certain point she opens her eyes and it's live action. And there's one clip of her, the only live action in the whole thing is her opening her eyes.
Wow.
And it's this moment where I was like, whoa, I felt like, whoa, now this is more real to me. Where it felt like just a memory when it was all the photographs, that made it feel like, oh, he's actually there in that moment with her more somehow.
Right.
I'm not going to tell you like the end or anything, but basically that's a thing that's a whole nother topic that I kind of want to talk about. But what it makes me wonder is like, how do you think memory is remembered? Because I thought it was, I don't know if it was accurate. Is memory remembered as still images? Is it continuous? Is it like continuous footage? If you're remembering an event, do you
I think you
remember
can,
stills
I think
and then you fill in the blanks? Like,
no. Oh, that's interesting. No, I think you can remember like full sequences of events, like as a continuous like memory, not just stills and then your brain like piecing it together. Like think about us eating lunch. Like you can remember that pretty vividly, right?
I couldn't put it into a exact video though, you know?
You couldn't?
I don't think so. Not exactly. I think like I
But you
probably
can see in your
can
mind's
imagine
eye
it.
you walking into the V-Dub and you see like realizing how crowded it is and yeah, I guess I see what
It
you're
wasn't
saying,
like,
though.
but then like for me, like walking to the V-Dub, I've done that a billion
Right.
times. So
And
I just
also,
pick
there's
like
no
one of
explicit,
walking into
like,
the V-Dub, you know.
Right. Since your mind's eye is so like vague in the first place, there's no explicit, I guess like series of pictures in the first place. There's no like. I don't know. I guess it is stills.
But is it? I don't even
That's
know. I don't
interesting.
even know if it gets that clear.
Right.
Maybe it's like I just imagine myself walking to the V-Dub. Okay, I'm like, okay, there weren't that many people actually when I walked in because I came in a little bit early. That's how I got a table. I walked in from the back entrance, not the front one. I know I went on the right side of like the utensil rack. When I imagine this though, now that I think about it, I don't in that image of me watching that, I don't know what I'm wearing. The clothes are undefined.
Really?
You know? It's like there's definitely clothes, but it's not like very specific.
Right.
I could think about it and then add those in, you know? And then I could remember, okay, I went and got in line, I was talking with Brett.
I think you're probably only remembering things that you were paying attention to.
Exactly.
Like, could you tell me what was Hunter wearing?
No idea.
Right.
Oh, actually, I mean, he was probably
Okay.
wearing the brown. But
Okay,
that was because there was a whole
you
thing
get-
this
you get
morning
my
about
point.
what Hunter was
Right.
wearing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you're
Like,
right.
What shoes was he wearing?
No,
You have
no idea. No
clue.
idea.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't even know what I was wearing. Okay, I guess it was those jeans because I can see them now. Oh, I was wearing the green sweater that I haven't
That's
worn
right.
all year.
Yeah. But still, I think the main like point from this is that you don't remember, is that your brain like kicks out things that
Yeah.
it thinks is not important.
Well, here's a
and then you
question.
only remember things that like your brain deems could be like useful in the future in social, like environments, and interactions.
Well, okay. What about? That's probably for stuff that's not important. I mean, like our lunch today was nice, but it's not like super specific. I'm not gonna remember it in a day or two,
Right.
probably. What about events that are very vivid in your memory? Can you remember everything about those? You know.
Right.
And how are those viewed? Because I think some of them for me are like I have now because I've remembered it so many times. I've created a little video, but I don't know if it's accurate.
Yeah.
You know.
Like I'm a runner, and I can definitely like, even I guess as boring as track seems to a lot of non-runners.
I respect it though.
I can vividly recall like if I were to close my eyes and like run through the whole thing, I could vividly recall like every turn and like uphill and downhill, and like most of the people I passed at like the state championships, because there was just so much adrenaline.
Really?
And like I'd been training for this for so long, and I was just so focused in that moment that it's just something that I'll probably remember for a really long time, you know. I can remember when I was striding out. When you do races, you stride out to loosen up your legs. It's basically like a short burst, like a sprint basically. You go out and back, and then back to the starting line. I remember noticing a puddle, readjusting my position on the starting line so that I wouldn't get my feet wet, because I was like lined up with it on the line. And then I remember like running around it. I can literally remember the whole course.
Wow. Do you remember all the sounds and all that too?
Not sounds.
Oh.
Just visuals. For
That's
me.
really interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of similar for me. Huh.
Do you have anything that you can remember like super vividly that you can think of? I don't want to put you on the spot. I mean, I do want to put you on the spot.
Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff. Let me try to think of like a podcast-friendly one. Not like that. I don't want to talk about the one that's coming to mind. Let me think. Well, I mean, I can talk about it just like it's abstract sort of.
Right.
But now that I think about it, basically I remember lots of
even like
images
our
and
bike
lots of-
trip. Like remember when we
That's
biked?
true.
I can remember like a lot of parts of that.
Me too.
Pretty
me too.
vividly. Like the
We
stupid
turned-
little glass thing.
Oh yeah,
We
we put
found-
it in that.
Yeah,
we could go
right.
get that probably.
It's
I bet
gone.
it's still
I
there.
looked.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, We found this. What was
I
that?
have no fucking clue. It was like a glass bowl. It wasn't a bowl though. It was let's see.
It was like a mason jar.
Yeah, maybe.
It was really crusty, right?
It was disgusting. It was shaped like this.
Not like this.
I guess like half of a sphere, and it was open.
Oh yeah.
And then there was a little indent in the bottom, like a hole in the bottom. That was weird.
What was that?
I have no clue. And I remember like talking on those rocks.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And then the part where we went through that little, like up that little, we were biking back and we took a left through like the trees, went up a little hill, and then we came out onto like
I do remember
this,
like, onto the dock.
This like
That's
dock thing.
Yeah,
was just floating on the water.
And I think I remember that because that was sort of like a special bonding time.
Yeah,
with us.
that was like our first bonding
Right.
moment. When Satch still had his bike. Oh, we have to talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
I just had one of these like wavy little locks. One of these skinny locks.
Wavy lock.
Yeah, how else would
Yeah,
you like it's like a coil.
Yeah, coil
when
lock.
when it's not locked up, it coils. And I locked up my bike with it one night, and I came out the next morning, and it was gone. Someone had snapped the wire, and I
didn't know this though.
Oh yeah.
That's what made it so funny.
This is the funny part, right?
Oh man.
I came out of my room. You came out of your room. We were.
This
gonna
is
go
like,
bike
was it
somewhere.
that day? Was it the next day? Or was it like 2 days
I have
later?
no clue. I think we were planning on biking somewhere. I think we were both gonna go bike somewhere.
No, but you knew your bike was gone because you didn't know where it was.
Right. I had lost my bike the day before. I hadn't seen it the whole day.
You were like, I don't know where I put
it.
Yeah.
And then I walk out of my room with you.
Yeah.
And I was going, I probably lost my. I don't know what exactly I said.
We're going down the stairs.
I was like, I know I lost it. Fucking typical. And it's out there.
And
then
Sash and I
see
are
the
dying
little lock
laughing.
split in half, fucking coiled up on the ground.
It's coiled around like the bike,
Oh
like
my
the
God.
pole where you lock the bike.
I couldn't believe it.
We were like, fucking typical. Someone cut it.
I couldn't believe that. You lock or you lose, as they say.
You lock. Oh wait, you.
That's what I said.
I thought it was like you lock, like you lock.
Nice.
Yeah, I got it now. And then our friend Sophia got her bike. Same thing.
Really? They just clipped it?
Yeah. I don't even know if they probably took her.
Who
walk.
even does that? My bike was such a piece of shit. It was so crusty.
My bike was sitting outside the whole winter break.
Oh my god. Oh, yeah,
in the snow.
You lock.
You lock.
You didn't lose.
I didn't lose. We both used it today. Like, it's
Right.
great. Now we share. And Satch lost my bike key, my spare. So luckily
I
we
didn't
have
lose
the
the
other
name.
one, which is key. Oh, haha!
Good
That was
one.
not. No, that was not. I was not trying to make that fun. Anyway, yeah. What do you think? Is
About
that
the
is
whole
that the
memory
end of the
thing?
memory discussion?
I think so. We could touch
Yeah.
on it again later.
We got to bring in another opinion on that
Yeah.
one. I have no clue.
We need more guest speakers.
I think
thought
you
we were gonna
definitely
get guest
end up
speakers
constructing stuff. We
Yeah.
got it. We will get guest speakers.
for the next episode.
Yeah. Or the one after that. We'll have guest speakers at some point.
sure.
When they're available, when we're available. Yeah. Okay, next. Okay, so I don't know if you want to talk about this. This is something that, like, I've thought about a lot, and it just popped into my head when I was writing down the other idea.
Right.
So, kind of the idea of, being your best self. In terms of, I don't know, this is where it starts. You see people in movies,
Okay.
like random people, you know, and something happens in their life and they have to respond and react, or like, I don't know, take like The Walking Dead or something like that. It's like zombies.
Okay.
And the people have to survive, but the people happen to have all these skills. Like one guy's really good with like a crossbow.
Okay.
One of them is just, he's a police officer. He's really strong. You know, he's a great leader. You know, they're like set up and ready without trying to survive and be good in this kind of situation. And then you got, I don't know, all sorts of other movies where stuff like that happens, and because someone's strong enough, randomly they can do this thing or whatever it is, you know? So, what happened? Oh, let's just do this again. I think this is gonna work.
Yeah.
Alright, we're back. Yeah, so...
You got to do the cut again.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We'll edit that in.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So just the idea of like being your best self, but in the real world that means being set up and ready for anything to happen.
Right.
And that kind of means something bad, like being ready for something to go wrong. And then also that other
because you generally don't like get ready. You don't prepare.
Like I always walk around my
things
house
to
in
go
my
right.
underwear.
Yeah.
You know, like what if someone broke in? I just be in my underwear. You know.
Scare them right off.
They'd be, oh, and they'd leave. Yeah, but it also
That's
translates.
being prepared.
That is being prepared. I don't know about that. I think I'd be completely unprepared. You know. So like, what are you supposed to walk around with a pocket knife?
Yeah. Or a handgun, whatever.
At
all times.
At all times. But like to me, in that sense, that means like I'd like to go to the gym more, sort of, so that I'm ready. And like I'm strong. I'm ready to do things. But it also means skills. Like hunters become like. Are you doing engineering too? I don't remember. Yeah. You are. You guys are doing engineering.
He dropped it.
He dropped it?
Yeah,
I thought that was like his thing.
No, his main
CS
thing is CS.
Thing. Yeah. Well, he made the popsicle thing.
That's
anyway.
true.
Well, yeah. I mean, like engineering, you can fix stuff.
Right.
I can't do that.
Right.
You're prepared. I don't have any like skills. You know.
I don't know if I'm prepared to fix something. I'm prepared
You're
to
not a
solve
mechanic.
differential equations.
Yeah. See, that seems pretty pointless.
In a zombie apocalypse.
But what do you think, like, about that idea of just like trying to?
Yeah.
Is that dumb?
No, I don't think it's dumb. I think it's hard to balance what you want to do in life and also like balance that. Okay. Effectively manage your time such that you can do what you want to do in life and prepare for things that you want to prepare for.
That includes the things you want to do, really.
Right. But like some people get like really fanatical almost about it. Like people who build all these underground bunkers and stuff and like put canned food and stuff down there and could survive like 58 years in a nuclear fallout.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, that seems like a bit much, but is it? Like,
we don't know.
Especially today.
Like, if shit goes down,
yeah, they're fucking ready.
They're the only ones that are ready, and we're the assholes. But like, if it doesn't, they're dumb.
Yeah.
And they've wasted a lot of time.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're dumb. They're just over-prepared.
Yeah. And the other way this translates is like the idea of always trying to look good, like in case you run into somebody that you like or that might like you.
Okay.
Like I just walk around. I mean, I don't know. I walk through this building barefoot all the time.
I walk through this
like
building
shorts.
in my underwear.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't give a shit.
And then like you see somebody, you're like, shoot.
Right.
But
I remember we went to Andrews one time.
No. Oh.
We don't have to talk about
that
it.
was good. That was a good experience.
I'm gonna talk about it.
We both looked like shit though.
I had this green fucking huge jacket. I don't know what you were wearing.
I was wearing flip flops and sweatpants.
Hey.
Hey, Audra. She doesn't like this. I was wearing flip flops and sweatpants, like a t-shirt and a flannel.
I think I was wearing like my gray like slippers.
Okay, no names here, yeah.
Oh, I don't even remember.
Oh, okay, cool, okay.
We saw these two girls. I like didn't want anything to do with them, but you wanted to talk to them.
Yeah.
I think you did end up
I
talking
did.
to them.
You came over. You said some really funny shit.
Really? I don't recall any of that experience.
Oh my gosh, that was really funny. Yeah. No, I made a point. I was like, Asher, you're gonna say hi. And I did. I was very proud of myself.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, also some people just enjoy like dressing up in the morning.
Yeah.
And, like putting an effort into looking good.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I'd say like I like try to look decent every day.
I definitely don't like plan out my outfits the night before or whatever.
No.
But like I put like a minute of thought or like 30 seconds of thought into like, does this shirt go with these pants? And it's usually wrong, so it usually doesn't matter. Before this, I had to switch out this orange like tee because it used to be a blue t-shirt. And all my friends were hating on me for wearing blue and orange together. I guess that's like...
Blue and orange is like a combo. Like it's like on that...
It's a mortal sin.
Look, it's on both of these books. You have blue and orange
that's
and
true.
blue and orange. Damn.
But according to Audra, it's a mortal sin.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit... Unless you're wearing like a sports jersey.
Right.
It's a bit like... for the eyes, you know?
Complementary colors.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
I was really struggling there. I was looking for that.
Green and red, orange, blue, purple yellow. Those are the weird ones.
Green and red are funky though, because they're both
Christmas.
sometimes kind of dark,
Right.
and then it's okay, but they still just look stupid.
No.
Christmas is dumb. No, just Christmas colors are dumb. And then what is it? Or purple and yellow? I
think the best out of those three is purple and yellow.
Purple and yellow is good, because purple's dark enough that it balances the yellow.
I think this is blue and orange is probably like...
It's pretty aggressive.
The like middle, yeah, it is aggressive.
I mean, that's all the movies though. Movies are just shot with like blue and yellow, blue and orange tones.
Right.
Like, that's just
Mostly,
Michael Bay.
Right. Literally.
You know, that's his whole thing. Yeah, I don't know about.
I think it's worth it to be prepared. I don't think it's worth it to obsess and go like out of your way every day.
I guess I'm doing it. I guess that's exactly where I am then.
Right.
I should probably be a little more prepared on some things like the skills and whatever, working out more. But in terms of like how I dress, I'm like, I mean, I'd put in like enough effort to not look stupid.
Right.
But also the times where I do look stupid, which does happen at like the worst times every time. You know?
That's why this video is sponsored by Skillshare. So
we
can
do
learn
have
a new skill every day and be more prepared.
Skillshare.
Sponsors.
We can get sponsored.
Money.
We can actually get sponsored by. They won't pay us, but we're gonna plug them. So
Skillshare.
No, not Skillshare.
Should plug them anyway. I think it's sick.
Skillshare.
I don't use it.
I don't use it either. You have to pay for that, right?
Yep.
Forget it.
Lame.
My best friend though.
Use Khan Academy instead.
Yeah, that's not a skill. Can you learn skills?
Learn calculus.
That's not a skill.
No, it's not.
My friend is starting a peanut butter and almond butter and just like nut butter company. Like actually. And it's good. It's called Spread Nut Butter. You can look it up, spreadnutbutter.com.
I'm surprised that name isn't
I know. It's a really good name.
Yeah, it is a good name.
The website's good. He's talking to people. He's getting like grants and stuff, and people are investing. It's going to be a real thing. It's all natural. It's grown at it's all like organic, grown at a farm near where he goes to school in Middlebury, in Vermont, and the only ingredient in any of it is just the nut.
Wow.
And water.
Right.
And he's been making it for years, and people have been telling him, "Wow, this is amazing. You should sell this." And so he's doing it finally.
Yeah, but I think starting a company now.
Like the tub.
It's easy in a lot of ways, but it's also really hard in a lot of ways. I mean,
you even look at Chance, doing all this album stuff.
Right. It's easy in the sense that it's so, it's every way that you want to, I guess, build your company is so streamlined now. You can do everything basically via the internet, and mass production has become so easy to access that you can basically start a company by
branding.
Like I'm saying, just literally branding and
maybe make a product.
Right.
You don't even need one though.
Right, exactly. But the hard part is that there's so much competition because it's so easy to start a company. So you have to have a really good idea in order to make something successful. And I think that's what's really hard about it, because in the 1850s you could just make a new strain of steel and you're a billionaire.
A billionaire. Yeah, exactly. And I think the big thing for him that separates him from other people that make nut butter is that is just his ingredient.
Right.
You know, most people who make nut butter use palm oil in it.
Okay.
As a way to, I don't know what it's used for.
Maybe
I don't
makes
really
it
have
cheaper.
any of it. Probably it's definitely cheaper, and it's, I don't know, it's probably a texture thing.
Right.
But palm oil is horrible for the environment.
I don't know that.
It's really, it's not grown well. It's all sorts of bad stuff, and my friend knows that, and so he's doing this. I'm trying to get him to sell it in glass, because right now it's plastic.
Right. Are they more expensive
he's
than typical almond butter and peanut butter?
I'm sure it's not, or maybe a little bit, just at the beginning. He already has a lot of sales, and he hasn't even made anything yet. Or
pre-sale peanut butter.
Yeah, pre-sale. It's all being shipped tomorrow, actually. Wow. So it's pretty good. Please go buy that. Spread Nut Butter. I'll put the link right here and in the description. We'll probably we can become sponsored potentially. If we have enough following that it would make a difference, he will sponsor
That'd be
us.
funny.
Yeah. I told him I'd sell it down here if he ships me some. I'll just I'll sell.
Then
it
we
to
can
people.
call our followers the spreaders.
Yeah, we can spread the tub. Spread the nut. Spread the nut tub. Tub nut. There we go. That's the
it.
one.
Drain the nut.
No, that is staying in. That is exactly what we need. Oh my gosh.
I think we should call it there.
Nah, really? What are we at? 38:47 with all that crap at the beginning.
With like 20 minutes of us.
Did you drink your tea already?
Not all of it. Let's have an intermission.
Be any louder.
That's a joke.
Oh yeah. By the way, so the last video was short because our microphone didn't work. It didn't record anything,
So now
and
we got-
all of the audio was on the camera.
Right.
So we checked it this time to make sure the audio was recording, and it is.
Definitely isn't.
Definitely. It better be. Look, that bar is moving.
That's true.
That's a good sign.
That's
Hello! Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for your ears. So yeah, sorry about that. But the audio is probably bad because it was just from the camera. We also got a memory card, another one, so that we could have video the whole time. Because we know you love watching
Even though we didn't.
our beautiful faces. What do you mean? Oh yeah, well I think it cuts after 25 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I bet we could have actually had more footage on the other memory card even. Now that I think about
yeah,
it.
whatever.
But it's okay. This is fine. Alright, that's it. Peace.
Bye, drainers.
Bye, drainers. Tub out.